your First Alert weather.
Here's your live look at Pocatello, where we are seeing a nice rose-colored sunset there. We'll watch for pretty clear skies all through the nighttime hours before more clouds move in tomorrow. We have a new storm system on its way in that's going to replace the one that's just now leaving the area. 57 is your current temperature. We just saw highs into the 60s today widespread through the Snake River Plain. We'll watch for a warmer day tomorrow with a gentle breeze still hanging around for your Monday. Right now we have backed down from some wind speeds we saw up near 20 miles per hour earlier today. Now just seeing single digits, of course, into Pocatello. Here's a look at your Viper radar, where storms that were hanging out into central Idaho have now migrated northward. But note, far in the corner there, a few storms already on the way, like I said, to replace those old ones. Here's a look at your satellite radar, where you can see this low pressure system headed out and a new one off the coast headed in. That's going to cause rain into central Idaho by tomorrow afternoon. The rest of us will begin to pick up on that rain overnight into your Tuesday. Here's a look at the timing. 7 a.m. We'll see already a few storms making their way into Idaho, pushing towards just the early afternoon. We have showers in Chalice, Salmon, Stanley, and then moving towards the nighttime hours is when that starts to push a little closer to western Idaho. Overnight, I expect some of those storms to drop right down into the I-15 corridor, and then they'll hang out with us all day through your Tuesday, beginning in the morning hours, and then especially focusing on those eastern highlands through the afternoon hours into the nighttime. We could see up to a ½ inch to an inch of rain in some areas for southeast Idaho right in here. Your highs for Monday are looking into the 70s again. For Soda Springs and McCammon, we'll even see 80s for Malad and Preston after just low 40s as overnight lows tonight. Looking for 34 degrees in Jackson, dangerously close to freezing overnight tonight with a 70-degree high tomorrow afternoon. Mid-70s on the way for the upper Snake River Plain. Into central Idaho, Salmon will top out at 56 degrees. We'll look for 60s in Chalice as well as Mackay with 74 as your high in Argo. Pocatello will top out at 80 degrees with 77 scheduled for Idaho Falls tomorrow. Unfortunately, the warm-up is brief. We'll look for more 60s Tuesday through Thursday into Idaho Falls. Watching for 70s and 80s, though, as we pull into next weekend just in time for Father's Day. We'll get an 84-degree day there for Idaho Falls. Into Rexburg, we'll also make that same progress. 60s through the week with 80-degree temperatures on the way for next Sunday. Things will really clear up at that point. It looks like we're finally timing it so that the weekend is going to be just nice and calm, nice and sunny at that point. Watching for a few storms first, though, into Blackfoot beginning Tuesday. Actually, Monday night is when we'll first see that shower potential, and then Tuesday morning we'll wake up to it. Pocatello is looking at 80 degrees as a high for Monday, 60s Tuesday and Wednesday before we begin that warm up towards the weekend where upper 80s are possible. We'll be right back near those 90-degree temperatures that we saw just a couple days ago. Friday was that hot day before this current storm system moved in. Salmon's looking at plenty of chances for rain all the way through Wednesday, even a few Thursday before we clear up for this next weekend. Jackson as well looking at that wet forecast for a couple of days here before we enjoy a lot more sunshine headed toward next weekend. Brady.
All right, Andrew, thank you.
Yep.
Coming up, an Idaho State